matchup. The team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Home in the paint. Down low, Crowder. Pass to Ayton. Paul dishes to Crowder. Towns with the steal. Here's Prince. It's rebounded by Paul. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Bridges, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, he can add it to the list.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Pass to Towns. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And pure cash. Whenever Towns gets these types of looks, he's consistent at spraying.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Wide open. The rebound by Prince.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Booker the pass to Bridges. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
And there's the feed to Bridges. Inside, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Really heads up there, a play where you locate the best open pass, and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Outside, Edwards. Good D by Booker. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. Driving inside. Ball's knocked loose. It's Crowder on the wing. Over Towns. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Paul from outside the arc. That shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Goes up on the wing. That one a little long. The Suns leading. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He was worried about their interior defense. He doesn't want them getting gutted in the paint. He told his players, look, they're going to score, but we've got to make it difficult on them to give ourselves a chance to win. Guys, let's see if they can follow that advice.
Thanks so much, David. And finished off by Gobert.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Here's Crowder, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 1:02 left to play in the first quarter. And here's Russell. Outside, Towns. Fires the three. Drills the three-pointer. Towns has got 5 points so far.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
There's the pass to Ayton. Bridges up top. Guarded by Prince. Just 5 to shoot. Crowder finds Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. That gives them the lead.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Paul against Russell. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
From deep, Prince. Oh, to beat the clock. God, what a play! Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. The Timberwolves on top, leading by 3. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
And Bridges able to finish.
Bridges on the inside just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
Outside Edwards. He feeds it to Gobert. Rebound by the Suns.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
The baseline jam. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Baseline try. And no good.
Well, next time he should do a better job, I think, of getting balanced and set up his feet. That just throws your body way out of whack and hurts your percentages.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Oh!
Yeah.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Booker outside. Paul left side. The Suns need to get a shot off. Shot by Crowder, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. To the paint, here's Prince, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's just too easy for Taurean Prince.
Booker outside. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
The Suns trailing. Pass to Booker. 1:30 left now here in the second. Misses from short range. Russell with it. Chris Paul covering. Here's Edwards. The shot missing. And Phoenix the other way now. Now Ayton. He has 6. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Ayton. And it's 6 points for Chris Paul.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Puts it up from 15. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Booker finds Bridges. Yep, that one goes. And now a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Russell passes to Prince. From the arc. And D'Angelo Russell, good for 3. Russell's got 5 points so far.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Back to Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Bridges up top. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. That's a 2 from Towns. Count it. He has 7.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after.
27. The Suns. 25.
Halfway through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Here's Towns. Outside Russell. Back to Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's why Cat went first overall. This dude is 6'11" with perimeter skills, a sweet shot, and unstoppable when he's on.
Crowder goes in. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And hey, how about the career for a guy like Jay Crowder?
This guy has played some bully ball. He doesn't mind playing inside, and I think guys love to have a guy who takes on that physical responsibility to be the tough guy on the team, something Jay Crowder enjoys doing himself.
Russell kicks to Towns. A 3-ball. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight. To the middle. Bridges misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. That's tipped. Ball passes to Crowder. It's stolen by Edwards. Bridges with the steal. Lobs it up for Crowder. Deft touch on the alley-oop. And the Suns lead by 1.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Outside Edwards. Looking to get back on track here. And Edwards with the stop. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Outside Crowder. Ayton inside. Defended by Gobert. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got 8 points.
Such a tremendous physical profile that Ayton has. He's getting it done down low.
Here's Edwards. Rejected by Booker. Crowder the bounce pass. Ayton kicks to Paul. Booker in the post. Edwards there. Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup. Bridges got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
He's so efficient right now on offense. Bridges picking up his spots and recognizing when to strike.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Paul.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
For three, Edwards. And they get it back. Towns dishes to Edwards. Out to Russell. Takes a three. Bridges with the board. Phoenix leading by 3. Their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Towns for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in. He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Edwards. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Paul looking over the floor. No one near him. Rebound, Minnesota. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Russell passes to Towns, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Prince outside. Paul with the steal.
You could stay active on defense. Good things usually happen. Right there, quick hands helped alter what would have been a sure 2 there.
Edwards drives in. Can't hit from 12. Ayton in the high post. And we've reached the end of the third. Phoenix ahead, leading by 4. And coming up, here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center. Russell hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. 7 points for D'Angelo Russell. Edwards against Booker. To the inside. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Towns up top. It's good from the top of the key.
And that was the right call. But when you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Here's Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And Bridges playing with extreme confidence, is on fire right now.
Russell against Paul. And it's Russell missing. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 4-point game. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton.
Doing most of his damage on the perimeter. That time Devin Booker showing he could score close to the rim.
Russell passes to Edwards. Looking to end his cold spell. No good. Good D by Booker. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
Booker finds Bridges. A three. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's Here's Russell. Scores off the crossover.
Well, Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
Booker looking around. And the wide open shot from Crowder sinks the triple. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Right side Towns. Gobert trying to get open. Out to Russell. Here's Towns. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint, inside Leaner. Gobert with the block. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Edwards kicks to Towns. Crowder with the steal.
Defense is all about anticipation, and he had perfect anticipation on that pass and comes away with the steal.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Now, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense, and these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Passes it to Booker. Ayton with it. Shot clock at 5. Bridges outside. Over Prince. Bridges misses.
And D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Russell with it. Outguarded by Crowder. And finished off by Gobert.
Love to see this from Russell, as he's one of the league's most gifted passers.
Russell against Paul. Booker outside. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Back to Edwards. And there's the drive. Out to Russell. Bridges with the steal. From deep. No good there. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. It kept...
starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
We've got two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Grant. I'm sure both teams have been eagerly looking forward to this one.
Well, we always enjoy these rivalry matchups. I mean, facing a rival you've been battling in the rankings is always rewarding. And as a player, you get fired up and are ready to do whatever it takes to get the win.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. Bain. Oh, rejected by Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And here are the Grizzlies now, coming off a Suns make. Here's Moran. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Spin.
BA, no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Now here's Booker. Goes back up. Crowder outside. 4-3. Here's Paul. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Paul's got his second basket.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Moran against Paul. Jackson for 3. Good, and the setup by Moran.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Booker. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star, and then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
Now here's Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, BA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare. Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Moran. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires from deep. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Outside Booker. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Crowder, that's good.
He's a power player. That's Crowder's game once he gets inside.
Moran against Paul. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And he recovers it. Here's Bain. And a great assist by Moran as that one goes. Moran's got 3 assists in the game.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now here's Paul. Over Bain. And they get it back to the inside on the wing. Crowder. Just 5 to shoot. Ball finds Crowder. And the 3-pointer goes. Crowder's got 5 now.
And this has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots 4 3-pointers, then 2-pointers.
Moran against Crowder. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Going inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Crafty score off the dribble. Brooks has a good set of moves, and he's smart.
Bain against Booker. Pass to Crowder. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Adams against Booker. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Booker for three. The Grizzlies pull it in.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Paul. Bane, no good.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, looking at Ayton using all of his height and reach, slamming it down on a helpless defense.
Outside Morant. Up top, Jackson. Pass to Brooks. The three is up. No good that time. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Suns ahead. They lead by a...
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position.
That's a sneaky veteran move. Crowder finding ways to make his presence felt.
Here's Morant. Here's Adams. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And Adams no good on that one. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Tipped. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Jackson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Jackson's got 8 points.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Paul passes to Booker. Bridges outside. Pass to Crowder. Shot clock at 5. Puts the move on. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Some scouts were surprised when Jackson's wingspan was measured over 7'5". That's a huge number, especially when you talk about contesting shots.
They get it back. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And it's Crowder missing.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Bridges finds Paul. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson down low. Is covered by Ayton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Outside Booker. Banked it in off the glass. He's got 5.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Pass to Brooks. Outside for Morant. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Ooh, good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Bain. Paul passes to Booker. Crowder outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And here's Memphis. They're on a 10-2 run here. Brooks outside. Pass to Adams. It's Adams who hammers it home.
A merciless slam by Steven Adams, using all of his athleticism to rub it right in the deepest space.
Now here's Ayton. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Morant. No good on the shot. Paul with some nice D. Booker finds Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Shoots a fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Throws it up high. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And he lays it in off the breakaway. Paul's got 6 points.
The quickness of Chris Paul isn't limited to just his offense. He is an amazing defender who can really rack up the steals.
Morant, pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Beyond the arc. And again, Memphis no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's on Desmond Bain.
An active shooter. Booker is clever at finding ways to attract fouls on the way up.
2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 6.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
And so a close game as we...
26. The Grizzlies, 28.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Boy, how about Jaren Jackson? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yes, defensively, what they've done, they funnel people his way and banking on his ability to intimidate.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Memphis leading. From deep, Bain nails it from beyond the arc. Bain's got 5 points.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He's perfect from the line this time. And here are the Grizzlies now. Now Morant. He's got 6. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
This is what I like about Ja Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Crowder outside. Outside Paul. 6 on the shot clock. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Give him 8 points now.
Quick trigger from Chris Paul, putting the shot up before the D can get on him.
Ayton against Morant. Pass to Jackson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Man, the defender really went after him. The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Here's the 3. Bridges misses. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Outside Morant. And stolen by Paul. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
For Memphis, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Adams, the pass to Bane. On the wing, Brooks. Down low. Here's Adams. Well, the jumper's good from inside 6 feet. Adams has gotten 4 this quarter.
I love watching Adams work like this. He's feeling it and dominating on offense right now.
Crowder, a screen on Bane. Pass to Paul. Booker against Bane. And stolen by Morant. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. That one doesn't drop. Nice D from Bridges. Crowder inside. Jackson on him. And it's Crowder missing. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Brooks. It's tipped. Outside Booker. And Booker with the jam.
An explosive offensive force. When Booker has the chance to slam it, he takes full advantage.
Paul against Morant. And he lays it up and in. Morant's got 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. This for the tie. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. 13 points in the game. Outside Morant. 50 seconds left in the third. Here's Adams. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Paul passes to Bridges. Outside for Booker. Crowder outside. 4 on the clock. Outside for Booker, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
20 seconds left in the third. Morant against Paul. Outside Bane. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bane. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bane's got 6 here in the quarter.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 3. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us. We'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Grizzlies, Payne and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
Jackson down low, covered by Crowder. Jackson can't get it to go. The Suns trailing. Bridges passes to Crowder. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Outside Bane, and he's going for the lob. Lays it in off the pretty lob.
It's tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Bridges outside. It's Booker on the wing. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the 4th quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Here's Morant. Pass to Adams. Second chance effort. And the bucket is good. Adams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Booker finds Crowder. And here's Bridges. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Booker against Bane. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. The shot no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Paul passes to Ayton. Up top, Crowder. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. He shoots again. Good work defensively by Crowder. Phoenix has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. For 3, Bridges. Here's Ayton. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Outside Bane. Takes the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges passes to Booker. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Huge, man. I mean, the defense knows what Booker is capable of, but cannot get a stop.
Left side, Morant. The shake. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
And it's slammed in by Adams.
Emphatic bucket from Steven Adams. His team needed one, and he wouldn't be denied.
Booker against Bane. Ayton. Oh, and a dunk by Ayton.
Clutch points from Ayton. We've seen him do it in the finals. DeAndre is a prime-time player.
Outside Morant. Outside Bane. The 3 is up. And nails the tray.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Morant, the pass to Bane. .34 seconds left in the 4th. And the basket is good.
Desmond Bane showing no nerves.
and looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. And he buries it.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And so the big win.
This contest has the potential, Clark, to be very exciting. Two teams that can really run up and down the floor and run up the scoreboard.
Yeah, you know, if one of these teams gets really rolling, Kevin, they might be able to take advantage of this one, but I agree with you. When you talk about these teams, I'm anticipating and even hoping for tons of lead changes.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Anderson is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. Now here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Free throw good, Edwards. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. There's Russell with the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
Well, Kevin, he said for them to prevail, they've got to be stout in the post and close off those driving lanes. If they fail to do those two things, it could be a very long night. And to be honest, he didn't sound like he thought they could.
All right, thank you, David. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Russell, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Morant surveying the D. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. Anderson with the block. Here's McDaniels. Misses off the left iron. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Anderson against Jackson. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant outside. Morant with another miss. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brooks with it. Working on McDaniels. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Brooks. Morant's got his second basket.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now, here's McDaniels. The kick out to Anderson. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis leading. Inside. Got a piece of it. Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A massive energy force. Adams is about 270, and that's all nasty. Very hard to contain, and he draws a lot of fouls.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morant against Russell. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Morant with the drop.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shot at the rim.
Russell against Morant. Looking to end the run. Morant with the steal. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Stolen by McDaniels. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Jackson misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Russell with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Back to Russell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
The size, the change of pace, the shiftiness of Russell. A hard guy to defend without foul.
That one misses. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Brooks. Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
The 3 from Morant, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And there's the horn. We've seen some good defense on.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Then there's John Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Conchar in at the 2. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Now here's Morant. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And it's Morant missing.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
Now the pass to Brooks. Here's the lob to Adams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
And it's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Now, here's McDaniel. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
Well, I love watching him carve his way inside and capitalize.
Russell against Morant. Over Russell, and that one's good. Morant's got 8.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
It's Anderson with the drive. Down low. Here's Gobert. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Conchar. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Russell finds Edwards. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Over to the left wing. Morant against it, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, with that little pump fake, Morant has a sneaky way of initiating contact.
Memphis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And here's Russell. He kicks to McDaniels. Over Brooks. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Now here's Brooks. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. It's Edwards on the wing. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Conchar, and it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Timberwolves trail. 1:51 left in the first half of the game. Russell kicks to Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Conchar. Shot clock at 6. Here's Brooks, and it's sent back by Russell.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell was able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Buries it down low. Russell's got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Morant outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Edwards kicks to Russell. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject it.
Here's Jackson. Adams trying to free himself up. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Edwards. There's the drive. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Morant against Russell. Nice D from Russell.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
The Timberwolves, 17.
First half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Anderson is out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. Morant uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 11 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Here's Anderson. A second chance effort. Gobert the pass to Anderson. Here's Russell. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He has 5.
You know, I love seeing players use the middle of the court. It just opens up your options, and for a guy like Russell, it gives him a lot of freedom offensively.
Now here's Morant. He's got 11. Out to Brooks. Morant against Edwards. Little turnaround. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here's Anderson from the arc. That one's not going to go. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Out to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Here's Adams. Another shot. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Now here's McDaniels. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Edwards passes to McDaniels. for three. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
On the wing, Jackson. McDaniels defending. Jackson passes to Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside, Russell. Pass to Edwards. And Adams sends it back. Here's Conchar. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jackson passes to Conchar. And stolen by Russell. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And they'll get another chance. And the basket is good. Anderson's got the lead up to 7 now for the Timberwolves.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
Morant against Edwards. Here's Conchar. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. Russell inside. Brooks covering. Russell kicks to Edwards. Poke loose. To the paint. And here we go. Morant hitting to the hoop.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Nice move. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Conchar, the pass to Brooks. Morant outside. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. Brooks outside. 5 to shoot. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Anderson. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, blew the easy 2 by profiling. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Adams finds Jackson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is where Jackson feasts. And at times, he's just too overwhelming for the D, which results in the foul.
2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
And that's a rare missed opportunity from him. He's been good as gold up until that point. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, to glide in and reverse it home like that, so sweet.
And it's Morant missing. Russell inside. Very pretty alley-oop layup. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. The third quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 9. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Morant. And it's Conchar into the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Now, here is Russell. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Brooks, the pass to Conchar. Outside for Jackson. The feed to Adams. Minnesota with the rebound. Russell looking it over. And they pick up 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
They need a bucket in a big way here.
to regain some confidence.
Here's Morant. Passes it to Concho. Knocked away and stolen by Russell. Anderson with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Morant with the steal. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The pass to Edwards. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Edwards against Morant. Pass to Concho. Shoots the three. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he drives in. Here's McDaniels. Makes it off the glass.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Morant. Russell against Morant. Edwards looking it over. And Adams sends it back. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Jackson finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. Pass to Concho. Lets the three fly. That shot misses. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Russell. Passes it to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Nails the wide open jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant against Edwards. From the high post. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Tries to save it. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Morant against Edwards. Here's Concho. Jackson has the open look, and they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball, most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 14-point game. Launches a three. The rebound by Anderson. Now the Timberwolves with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Whoa, watch out now. And D'Angelo from deep. That's the parking lot range we've heard about for this young man.
Now here's Morant. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Edwards. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What a play.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
So it's Minnesota.
confidence to the Suns as they arrived earlier today. Playing in front of your home fans always puts a bounce in your step. Tip-off goes to Minnesota. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3. Now here's Towns. Edwards for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 in this game.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Here's Edwards inside. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Booker, the pass to Paul. Back to Booker. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Crowder, that's good.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter, someone who can shoot the 3 well. You've got to get into his space.
Here's Towns. That shot is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Crowder. Back to Aiden. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Aiden. Defended by Gobert. The fadeaway. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Uses the glass on the layup.
Now the painted area might as well be Rudy Gobert's domain. He uses every bit of that size and length to assert his dominance.
Now here's Crowder. Pass to Aiden. Out to Bridges. Booker against Edwards. And here's Crowder from the arc. From beyond the arc and then some. Crowder's got 6.
Well, so quick off the pass. I mean, Crowder timing that shot perfectly, staying 1 step ahead of the defense.
Here's Prince. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Bridges. For 3, Booker. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Russell. Crowder grabs the miss.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Booker can't get it to go.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Here's Russell, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Edwards. He takes it in, and he can't jam it through.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Crowder, it's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. For 3, Booker. The shot no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell, the pass to Towns. Here's Prince. Now here's Russell. Booker defending. Fires from the line. The shot by Russell, no good. The Suns leading. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. The Timberwolves have gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance. Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
The kick out to Paul. Crowder outside, launches a three, and the Suns miss again. The Timberwolves shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. For three, Booker. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Crowder with a steal. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top, up 5.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns Youth Dance Team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Phoenix.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Crowder and Ayton the bigs. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the Suns 5 as we get into the second quarter. Shot is good by Edwards. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
And the shot goes. Paul's got his first basket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Here's Towns. And Ayton pulls it down. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Booker finds Ayton. Back to Booker. To the middle. Crowder outside. Back to Booker. On the wing, Crowder. The three. Suns keep it alive. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Russell. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Prince can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. 3-pointer, Bridges. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Outside Paul. Crowder outside. Out to the wing. This one for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. That one on Russell.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader, year after year. Chris Paul silences any doubt about his place in this game.
Minnesota shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Outside Russell. Pass to Edwards. And stolen by Bridges. And they're on the run. Here's the 3. And there's Paul. That one's good on the assist from Booker. Paul's got 7 points.
Well, I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
Here's Edwards with the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Crowder, the pass to Paul. It's blocked by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
Back to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, give me a little sauce Yes, Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Out to the right wing. Down low. And he banks in the layup. And it's now just a 1-point Suns lead.
Okay, D'Angelo Russell mixing in a little interior work, not bashful.
Ball passes to Aiden. Ooh, Gobert with a steal.
Chris Paul, first personal foul, second team foul.
And it's tied up with that one. And here's Minnesota now. It's been 8 unanswered for them. Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
Here's Booker. And he drops it in from the low post. Booker's got his first bucket in this one. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Towns finds Russell. Another miss by Minnesota. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And it's Paul off the drive. And that one's good. Paul's got 9 points in the quarter.
How about the ability to knife inside the defense? Chris Paul has been outstanding as a dribble driver his entire career.
Towns for 3. He drops it from range. Towns has got 5 points.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside.
Oh, what a performance by Chris Paul. He's been the story for Phoenix. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the small forward.
You love a well-rounded player like Jay Crowder, cross-positional on the defensive end, a guy who has really developed into a multi-talented threat.
Edwards. Yes! And the foul! It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Paul with it from deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. 12 points for him.
Boy, we think of Chris Paul as the master of setting up teammates, but when he starts to cook, look out.
Pass to Edwards, and stolen by Booker. Outside Paul. Fires for 3. Here's Ayton, and Ayton with the stuff.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Towns with the ball. Up and over Crowder. Here's Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Crowder outside. Pass to Ayton. Shot from the low post is good. Ayton's got 6.
Well, I think you have to appreciate how Jay Crowder sees the floor. This guy is an unselfish player who wants to get his teammates involved.
Towns with the ball. To halt the run. It's wide right, hits off the rim. The Suns have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Outside Edwards. The offensive rebound. Outside for Russell. Pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. Lets a 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Booker, pass to Crowder. And it's good for 2. And it's an 8-point Suns lead.
This team looks so focused out there trying to increase their lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
The shot by Towns, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Booker finds Crowder. Over Towns. That one a little long.
He really made that shot harder than it needed to be, and coach is not happy with that choice.
Baseline try. Here's Gobert. Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. And the shot's good. He has 7.
If you look at his offensive rating, Towns one of the best to ever do it. That means the jump shot is key. Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent, elite defenders in the game.
Outside for Booker. No good on the 3.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Oh, Booker with a block. Ayton against Russell. Ayton passes to Crowder. Outside Booker. With the fadeaway. On target from range. Booker's got 5 now. Indoors for Gobert. It still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
Booker against Edwards. Booker, the pass to Ayton. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And the Suns lead by 8.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Stolen by Bridges. Crowder outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Timberwolves. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Russell. He's got 5. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Outside Booker. From the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. Left side Edwards. From downtown. They get it back. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 6-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Prince from deep. And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Russell against Paul. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Booker. In transition, here come the Suns. Crowder, that's good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Ayton finds Bridges. Outside Booker. Three-pointer. Here's a three from Paul. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Jacks up a three. Another shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
And he's good on the second. The Suns leading. Here's Booker. Pass to Crowder. And here's Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
I'll tell you, for a center, the big man has got excellent touch at the free throw line.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year.
Edwards. Ooh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
Towns against Crowder. And it's Russell. That time on the assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges outside.
2 minutes remaining
to the inside. Ayton passes to Booker. Outside Paul. Fires from deep. They get it back. Back to Bridges. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Just 4 to shoot. Goes back up. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Booker pass to Crowder. It's Booker on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. Back to Booker. Out to Bridges. Takes a three. Suns keep it alive. The Timberwolves have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Towns for 3. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board finish, yes, sir.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Crowder, covered by Towns.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Russell to pass to Towns. Money! A huge shot to tie it up!
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Carl Anthony Towns.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ayton, the screen on Towns. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Yes!
Oh, my goodness. Booker's confidence is off the charts. He's money in the bank.
And here's Edwards outside. No good from three-point range. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
another installment in this terrific rivalry.
And let me say, playing in the same conference, having to go through each other year after year, yeah, that can breed a little bit of contempt. Let's just say it that way.
Exactly. I'm sure you felt that against rivals in your division and your conference.
Yeah, I think most of the time they felt it against me.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Bane with it, Bridges covering. And here's Brooks from outside. Here's Adams. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Crowder goes in. Morant with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Brooks kicks to Adams. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And a wide open look for Bane. It's good from long range. Bane's got the first points up on the board here for the Grizzlies. Booker outside. To the middle. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
Good on the bucket.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Booker in the post. Guarded by Bane.
Gotta be careful when Jackson is lurking, more than just capable of sending it back. And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Brooks. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
In 2004, the Phoenix Suns clinched the top spot in the Western Conference, and they're about ready to do it again.
Yeah, and that was the Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire days, and that was practically 2 decades ago. But the Suns have earned this top spot. They've been putting in the hard work with this young core and grinding out all these games.
Is that 7 seconds or less?
Yes, sir. Mikal Bridges has found a groove the last couple of years. 5 years removed from college, and he's become a full-time starter.
It's his first trip to the line.
And about Mikal Bridges, just how good can he be?
He's got the power to beat you off the dribble inside. Certainly likes to attack the paint, but he can also spot up and beat you from beyond the arc.
Adams' shot is off.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Crowder, the pass to Ayton. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from.
Jackson, a screen on Ayton. Morant with it. Bridges covering. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. And it's Memphis on the break. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Inside. The shot's good from Paul.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul. 1:10 left in the first quarter. Bane passes to Adams. Crafty move.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender. Moves his feet well and has the length to alter shots.
Bane finds Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Booker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Bridges dishes to Paul. And the Suns miss again. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Brooks. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow. Dylan Brooks off the bounce. Teammates are loving that.
Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Booker with no one around. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
First team.
Ayton finds Bridges. Morant comes with the double team. Ball can't get it to go. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Bridges. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close range shot.
Morant outside. Out to Brooks. Outside, Bain. Releases. And no good that time. The Suns go the other way with it.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
Adams' shot is off.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint. You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
Now, here's Bridges. He has 5.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Morant outside. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now here's Crowder. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The Suns shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Here's Morant. He's got 6. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
All against Morant. Bridges passes to Ayton. The kick out to Crowder. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. 4 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
Rejected by Brooks. Part of why he's stuck as a second rounder. Dylan gives great effort on defense. And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Booker, good.
That was just a perfect possession. Getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. The Suns trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Crowder's got 6 in the quarter.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide-open look.
Here's Morant. Tries again. Dishes it to Adams. Rebound by the Suns, and the shot goes in. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Paul kicks to Bridges. And a miss there on the triple. And for Memphis, their shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. The Suns have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Even in the later stages of his career, Paul's handles remain incredible. He's got that thing on a string. What a move.
Here's Bane. 14 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And a nice job of utilizing his body to get around the defender, but that's just a tough one to knock down consistently. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Morant. And that one released in time, but no good. It's a tie game in Memphis. We'll step away briefly, but we'll be right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Get ready for the double
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Phoenix with the ball. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Now Bane. Following Chris Paul's three-point attempt. Some solid D from Paul. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bane, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
Adams finds Brooks. Crowder with the steal. Tries to keep it alive. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now here's Morant. 8 points for him.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Jackson passes to Bane. Hangs, and he sinks the layup. And now a 4-point Memphis lead.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game. Memphis leading by 4. Morant with it. He's got 10. And finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
To the middle from short range. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Here's Crowder. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks outside. Here's the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Brooks has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis. The Suns have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Paul kicks to Crowder. Back to Paul. Shot to stop the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. To the paint, and stolen by Ayton. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges dishes to Paul. Bridges passes to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul from past the arc. That one no good. And Memphis the other way now. Floats it up there for Morant. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the Suns a fast break. Here's Bridges and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Against Bain to the inside, and he can't bank that one in. Suns trail by 7. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
That one goes in. Ayton's got 6.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Up top, Morant, defended by Paul. Payne for 3. Paul grabs the board. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Phoenix. Outer dishes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. 24 seconds left in the third. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Oh, a tricky move by Jackson Jr. Using a little pump fake to get the defender off balance.
Both good from the line that time.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Booker the pass to Crowder. And the rejection by Jackson. Down low and stolen by Ayton. Lobs it up for Crowder. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Grizzlies lead by 5. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the small forward.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Morant. Crowder pulls it in. Crowder's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out on his own on the break. They get it again. Here's Jackson. Outside, Bain. No good with the triple. Suns trail by 6. Crowder kicks to Bridges. Ball against Morant. Bridges, no one around him. Nailed from three-point land.
few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Here's Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Payton for three. Jackson passes to Bain. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's Brooks. Throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
Paul kicks to Crowder. Pass to Booker. On the wing, Bridges. And they recover it. Moves back up. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Bane's got his 4th rebound in this one. Jackson passes to Brooks. Adams down low. Ayton's there. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Not the last time we'll see that. Adams is so powerful and loves to take it to the defense. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Now here's Paul. Poked away. Pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good, Ayton.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Morant scanning the floor. On the wing, Bane. Outside Jackson. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Grant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Ball outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
So good at drawing contact. CP uses his smarts to get to the line.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Jackson kicks to Brooks. Misses the 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Suns. Trailing by 5. The kick out to Crowder. Morant against Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Ayton throws it down.
He is showing signs of maturity in these moments. It's clear that Ayton takes pride in coming through for his team.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane. There's the triple. Jay Crowder pulls it in.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter. Morant reaches to Adams. A double clutch. Got a piece of it.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
Back the ball. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Now here's Morant driving to the basket. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Smart accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Ayton a screen on Bane. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't get the three to fall. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Off target from downtown. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.
The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And tonight, two high-powered offenses. Smitty, how do you expect this game to play out?
It's going to be high scoring, BA, but you love to see one of these teams step up and get key stops. But more than likely, it's going to come down to who has the ball last.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better. Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Edwards. Wing shot on the way. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. Hits the trifecta.
When Prince gets it clicking from the perimeter, gets his confidence going, the entire offense benefits.
Outside Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul. About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Morant. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now Edwards. And it's Bain with the rebound.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Outside Morant. 3-pointer. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 4-3. Offensive rebound. Adams. Outside Bain. Pass to Brooks. Second shot opportunity. And it's Morant missing.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Here's Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Morant against Edwards. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Love the shot selection Jaren Jackson has, especially from the interior. It's why he's so efficient.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Prince. Back to Towns. That one off the back iron and out.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Morant. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Fires at the elbow. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
He has elite athleticism, makes Ja Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Dillon Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
Morant against Edwards. Jackson down low. Outside for Morant. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bain. Back to Brooks. Second chance effort. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Up and in on the layup. Prince has got 5 now.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense. Force them to close off the lane.
Edwards against Morant. Pass to Jackson. The 3 is up. Jackson with another miss.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Moran. Here's Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And that one's good from Brooks.
Confident and relatively efficient from three. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Here's Edwards into the lane. Here's Gobert. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 4. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Good use of power by Rudy, getting the shot in the air despite the foul. Coming off his 3rd All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Now here's Brooks. Picked his pocket. Russell from outside. Pass to Prince. Now Towns. 5 on the clock. Kept alive by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Drives to the... Oh! Hammer it home!
That hurt. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Morant, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
The 3 from Russell. He's off on that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Bain, the pass to Adams. Brooks against Russell. Nice move. Back to Adams. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
Here's Russell. Another miss by Russell.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's Moran. They get it back. Here's Adams. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Minnesota's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. That gives them the lead. Edwards has got 5 points. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
So it's Minnesota now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Russell against Moran. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And also, I haven't seen a lot of resistance from the defense when it comes to limiting their points in transition.
So active inside, and with that big frame, Jackson has no trouble finishing through contact.
Moran against Russell. To the paint. 6 to shoot. Here's Towns. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Towns has got his first 2 points.
Just pure shooting ability from Towns. Exceptional. A big guy who can do it all on the offensive end.
Edwards against Moran. Brooks outside. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Edwards. Grizzlies with the rebound. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Bain. Misses off the right iron. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Here's Russell. Cashes in the 12-footer. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Here's Moran. Outside for Brooks. The 3 ball. Sends it home from 3-point land. And here's Russell. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead. They lead. All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break, ready for the second half. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Look at Dylan Brooks. What a contribution.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
You know, you almost take it for granted. You look at his numbers from the first half, they're just expected at this point.
The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Prince in at the small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. On the wing, Bain. Over Edwards. Here's Adams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
And he's one of those guys you don't have to call plays for. Steven Adams is happy to eat the leftovers.
Outside Russell. Takes it inside. And the shot goes down. Russell's got 6.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for a shot.
Moran against Edwards. Outside Moran. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Clock at 6. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. Outside Russell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That'll be a second foul of the game. Now here's Russell. He has 6. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Prince. He buries it from 3. Give him 8.
Gotta D him up better than that. He's simply too good from beyond the arc.
Morant with it. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Jackson.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Edwards. Over Bain. Edwards can't hit.
I love how he's willing to sacrifice his body in there, giving maximum effort. That's what it takes on the defensive boards.
And it's in there. And now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Here's Prince. Launches it. Now Towns. And it's Bain with the rebound. Jackson outside.
Come get it, come get it.
Back to Bain. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. The open shot by Brooks. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Puts up a 3. Prince can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. The 3 from Russell. Moran against Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Towns. The 3. Drills it from deep. Towns has got 5 points.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Outside Morant. Jackson outside. Adams inside. Defended by Gobert. Morant, the pass to Adams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. 36 seconds left in the third. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Minnesota has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And here's Russell. 6 points for him. Now here's Towns. And a miss there on the triple. Brooks against Russell. Here's Brooks. Soft touch off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Challenging the heart of the defense on that play. Brooks daring someone to stop him.
3 quarters of play and a close one here. The T-Wolves on top, up by 2. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Clock is at 3. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Bain against Edwards. Back to Russell. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. From outside, off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Jackson, pass to Bain. Back to Jackson. To take the lead. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota in the lead. Oh, there's the alley. Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
Morant with it. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Bain. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now Edwards. Right wing. An open look for Russell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Towns for 3. And Morant clears the board. Morant's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Brooks. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. The 3 is up. It's Edwards on the wing. Let's go with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Brooks outside. Right side Morant. To take the lead. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. With the crossover. Ooh, once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. To tie it up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Over the last few years, Brooks has become nearly automatic at the stripe, and that bodes well for these late game situations.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Steven Adams. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Morant finds Brooks. Looking to end this cold spell. Adams. Another shot. And Morant with the lay-in.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Outside Russell. Bullseye! And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Clutch performance by Russell. He keeps his cool and just zeroes in on finding his shot.
Up top, Morant. And it's in. And he's tied it up. What a shot.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Russell pass to Gobert. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's a one-on-one situation. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And knocks down the 3.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
Edwards against Morant. Fires the 3. Misses the tray. Yeah!
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves.